today I'm going to tell you a little bit about drinking and driving. There are a few reasons why I think drinking and driving is an issue. Although I think drinking and driving have become a social aspect. They become a social aspect because after work, many people decide they want to go out for drinks, whether it's casual drinks, whether it's to close a business deal, or they're just hanging out with their friends. Thing is, one drink generally leads to two drinks leads to three, and three drinks leads to four. So, the issue with that is that 3 or more drinks is where the problem really lies, because 3 or more drinks is what puts you over the legal limit. Over the legal limit is what can cause to get you a DUI, which a DUI is drinking under the influence. So, depending on your size, a DUI is probably 2 to 3 beers. The legal limit is 0.08. If you want to find out more about this information, www.dosomething.org. So, on average, a drunk driver can drive 80 times under the influence before their first DUI. So with that being said, a DUI is harmful because it can harm someone else's life, it can create insurance issues, and it can also lessen your career opportunities. With that being said, every 53 minutes, someone is killed by a drunk driver. So if you do the math on that, that's pretty much going to put you at 27 deaths a day. 27 deaths a day is sad because it can be avoided by someone taking a cab or just not drinking and driving themselves home. Also, every 90 seconds, someone is injured from a drunk driver. So to put these numbers into perspective, in 2012, 9,878 people were victims of a drunk driver, which is a huge number, and once again, they could have been avoided by taking a cab, driving themselves home, or not drinking at all. So, between 50 and 75% of people who have their license revoked also continue to drive illegally without their license because they got a DUI. So my next point is insurance, which if you go to www.drunkdrivingdefense.com, you can learn a little bit more about insurance and licenses. Someone that's gotten a DUI, it's very difficult for them to get insurance or any kind of insurance. They really can't get it. And if they do get insurance, then they will get what's called SR22. And SR22 pretty much pulls up immediately. That SR22 is where basically if a cop runs your license plate, they will see it, they'll know you've had a DUI, and most likely they're going to check you out, which is an issue. So, the thing is, it's essential for anyone to get insurance though, so you must find a way around it. So, basically any company, you have to work with them, you have to pay more, and you have to get the money to pay for DUI insurance coverage. The last thing I really have to bring up is career opportunities. Career opportunities, career is basically the biggest aspect of your life. So you need to know how a DUI is going to affect you. If you work for the FAA, which is the Federal Aviation Administration, then it's going to be a big part of you. And it's going to be pretty much impossible to have a DUI and still work for the FAA. You will pretty much get fired immediately, or maybe find some small way to work around it. If you're a commercial driver, you might perhaps be able to work around it, but it's going to be on your record for 55 years, so a long time. And then also you're going to think about the court dates you're going to have. You're going to have many court dates, and those court dates are going to take away from your pay and from the days that you work, which your employers are not going to be happy just to give you days off. Having days off are very difficult to get, so once again, just make sure that you go to www.drunkdrivingdefense.com to check up on insurance or anything else. And whenever you are looking at how to keep a job and the career opportunity, go to www.dmv.org, and that is going to really let you know what you need to do in order to keep your career going and the best way to go about your career if you do happen to get a DUI. So there are many things that you can do with a DUI, but overall you need to really keep working, and it's going to be quite an issue for you. So DUIs are a pain, but there are some ways to keep going. So just make sure you check out www.dosomething.org, www.drunkdrivingdefense.com, and www.dmv.org. So I hope you've learned a little about DUIs and why driving under the influence is not the way to go and what you can do to prevent it. Thank you.